What's up, guys? It's Cosmic Deep. I'm here with a tutorial on the last beat that I did. It is called Downtown. It's a Metro Boomin weekend future type beat. When I was making it, I based it off of Low Life by the same artist. And I just want to show you guys, one, how I made it, two, give you some tips on how you can make beats similar to that. So let's jump into FL Studio and get shit started. All right, so now we're in FL Studio. First thing I'm going to do is show you guys what chord progression I picked out first. It's a super simple chord progression. It is a 1/6 progression in the key of E minor, E flat minor. It is a 1/6 progression in the key of E flat minor, which sounds like this. And so once I had that, pretty much the beat was decided. What I did next was I copied it over to these pads right here. This is a serum patch from Splice called Lo-Fi Pad. It's by Future Electronica Presets, and it sounds like this. And the only addition I made was these top notes here just to give it some diversity because these chords are very, very similar. You see that all the notes are the same except for the bottom. So I wanted to give it a little diversity, so I added this top line. Then once I had that, I copied it over to a piano. And what I did was I just used the strum tool and made these kind of have a little variation to them, especially to the velocity, so it sounds kind of hand played. And it sounds like this. And the reason I cut these notes short were I just felt like they lasted a little too long on the piano, so I cut them in half just so they would end a little earlier. Once I had that, I wanted a little simple melody. I took the same piano and I used it to make a little counter melody type thing, and it sounds like this. And I use the same clean piano. This piano is from Analog Labs. It is the Black Forest piano, and I used the exact same piano for this one. No changes on those. And then after I got that little melody together, when I make beats, I make them all in one pattern, and then I split everything. Um, so the next thing that I did was I made a bass because the song Low Life starts out with a bass. So I wanted to have that same kind of feel. This is my favorite bass right now, and it is the Bass Butter, and it's in the Embers Lo-Fi Soul Pack by Capri Sun Audio or Cap Sun Pro Audio. I read that as Capri Sun. Cap Sun Pro Audio. And it is my favorite bass. It's just really smooth and it fits well in the mix. So I used that to make this little bass line. And then once I had the bass line, I was like, okay, I need one more like little, two more little elements because it's very simple with just that to keep things moving forward, I guess, in the beat. So the first thing I did was these little bells, um, just a simple little arpeggio melody, which is very, very similar to Low Life. Uh, And then once I had that little bell, I was like, okay, I need one more arp because that's kind of my style. Is I love doing arpeggios and beats, and also it's a lot of producers' styles to do arpeggios and beats just to keep things moving, and it keeps the chords split up and makes some nice little um, counter melodies as well. So the first arp I made is out of a bell. It is from Omnisphere. Oh, the last bell. The last bell is also from Omnisphere. Um, and this one's called Drops of Glass. The last one is Glass Bells in Space. Very fitting. So, um, the ARP itself is made with the arpeggiator in Omnisphere. Um, I like doing that. I found out that that existed slash learned about it from um, Prolifia's guitar player, Tim Henson. He was talking about how they made their most popular song, which I can't remember the name of because it doesn't have words. But he was talking about how they made it and how they used Omnisphere with a guitar, and then they learned.
And then over here, the classic Omnisphere arpeggiator. One specific patch that I love to use often when I'm trying to figure out an arpeggiated guitar part is the Strat muted and then just turning on the arpeggio right here. I think this is just the default pattern, but it worked really well in this instance. This was a real big bitch to try and figure out how to play.
So I just decided to do it as a producer, and then I was like, oh my god, this is beautiful. So I've started doing that, and because you can change up the patterns and how long the note plays, and it's sick. But so that's how I made this arpeggio, because as you can see in the pattern, it is just plain notes of the exact same chord. I do a lot of copy and pasting of and layering of different VSTs in my beats, just to get a more dimensional sound. So um, when I made this, I just copied it over, made it really easy, makes it quicker to make beats. I don't have to go and try to find a melody. Just use arpeggio, literally. And then I think I put halftime on it. We'll go look at that in a second. So it's playing double the speed of what it is, but then there's halftime on it. And then once I had that one, I wanted one more, a little cleaner. And so I did the same thing, but with a guitar with longer notes, more notes, and it sounds like this. And the panning is just in the guitar. I didn't make it do that. It's just already there. Then once I had those two arpeggios and the bass, I made some like super simple trap drums, literally the most simple. The pattern sounds like this. So simple. And the hi-hats are actually a loop. It's the industry trap loop from Cymatics, and it sounds like this. And I literally just drug it in the beat and time stretched it. That's all the drums, except for the kick and the 808. Those are last, and the kick is the Metro Boomin kick, and the 808 is from. If you want to find that kick, it is the Metro Boomin Razor free sample pack that they did like years ago. And then the 808 is the Cymatics 808. And I didn't do anything except put Camel Crusher on it, which is like my favorite plugin to use for 808s. And once I did that, the 808 sounds like this. Here's the pattern. A little reverse note. And that was pretty much it. And once I had all of those little elements put together, I just arranged them. And the beat itself sounds like this. And we'll stop there. If you want to listen to the full beat, I will put it at the end of the video, as well as you can check the link in the description to the full beat as well. But thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, put them in the comments and I will try to answer them, as many as I can. If you have any questions about what sounds I used, again, post them in the comments and I will give you the presets and where I found them. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Keep doing music. Never stop dreaming.